Can you throw me that white hoodie that he left on his face? So, can you throw that white hoodie he left on his face? Oh, shit.
The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field. They are set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
So, what are you barking at?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
We also got to be quick when you go through your progression. Here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, you're staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could it?
Not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. To throw on 2nd and 2. Mahomes. Incomplete. Trying to dive the long way out there. Third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report from these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. They'll send this one into the middle. That's a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That's going to go to the Well done. And the Cowboys will be back to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. second and 1. The count is going. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 19-yard line.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 down inside the 20. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his right. On the road, this going to be passing. This one intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive by the team.
So many times we see teams go on the road with the lead on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try to air it out and make hay downfield.
Second and 10. Play action Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding into the pocket. And that's going to line up incomplete. We do have a flag now. Let's check in on the referee. So he's passing off the scrimmage right through.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe raise the loss. Here's Prescott. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor. He shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, when you talk about tight ends, you begin talking about them bumbling down the field. But to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
Now after the touchdown, this is return. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive right away for you now.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You never miss like in the start of the game. You get motion, those guys are all right jumping. You understand the same thing. Just like it's called on, right? Make sure you ease into the game when it comes around. If now they have that opportunity.
No, you don't get on play action, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Before being dropped inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So how about that for the Chiefs? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now able to Lair. And he'll break down, losing yards back at the 40. 2 yards they lost, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them set the blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They go play fake. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball inside. Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And he takes a shot anyway. He says this will be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it, and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get it back. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there because the defense got pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. And hold it to a short game. And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to the offense.
Connects there with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense completely sidelined.
And that knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Blake Jarwin, 45 yards. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a hit of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Missouri line now for the PAT. And it's good. Jumped out to a 13-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
He's got it, complete. Mahomes finding it again. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Edwards there as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop that one to Edwards-Helaire. And a minuscule gain, maybe 81 from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you want balance when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. Chiefs are able to get this one away to touchdown.
You get down the goal line, this one for sure on the tight end.
extra point by Barker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Barker to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard for his end zone. And they'll get it down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now they're saying, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Can't get a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that one touchdown incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend had momentum. He's wondering if he should change sides. And if you don't convert here, he's going to have to trade to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. Boy, CeeDee Lamb so prolific early on with catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it again at level 2. And it's now 21-7. Touchdown is the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. They're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe keep up the pace, maybe go 2 a minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He's going to throw. And going deep for him. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. One thing that we are for sure question the strength of Patrick Mahomes is not the strongest in the world. That's the point. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left. And no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. No ledger for them so far. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for Dallas. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman with the highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Buying time as well. He's going to the team for Wilson. And a great return as they take it again. And that is after the ball. You've got a 1-point lead.
difficult to do to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Meanwhile, the Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Big old play action. Now Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboys defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player so the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick six to get another shot now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, and now the interception, and their opponents had a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there that they weren't able to capitalize on. They got something that could come back and help them later.
That is caught. It's caught for the Cowboys touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Cowboys are able to add on to that first half lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline kicking away. And no return touchdowns as the pitch is single taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to climb into that deficit. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come out now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Mahomes. Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off on the right 33. He's able to get back to the 33-yard line. Charles is so close to halftime there. You throw the interception out of that. You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledge.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the money manager, Tyler Matthew. The Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they start with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Harden. And that is intercepted. Wait, they'll interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down. Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes, flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Mahomes firing complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Cobb goes laying out for that one, and he has it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now a play fake. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams, 31 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Packers 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown! That's caught. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This is Tony Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're
taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play here for Dallas. These two teams all tied after one. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Prescott to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Rodgers again now. It's caught here by Adams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Caught by Cobb. 7 yards to pick up there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A first down throw for Prescott. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now Pollard. And able to get this out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
To try again after the sack. Prescott being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught at the 25. A big play here for Dallas.
But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
A first down carry by Elliott.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Desperation time. Prescott on, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers. That's caught by Keller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
That catch good for only a couple. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, look at the juke. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And the tackle there by Chris Barnes.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run with Elliott, and he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Prescott to throw on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Off the option, it's Jones. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Back
back to throw. Rodgers. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 53 yards.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Rodgers will throw for it. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
But there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Rodgers going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Buda Baker with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one. Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end. Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play. Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. Yeah, live to fight another down, right? And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs. And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game? Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
We got this. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here? Yeah, a little bit of humor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And the reception made by Green. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Rolling to his left. Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you